This Friday marks the final day of campaigning in Poland's presidential election ahead of Sunday's second-round vote. Polls deciding between the conservative Andrej Duda and his centrist rival Rafal Trzaskowski, who's currently the mayor of Warsaw. The two men are currently neck and neck in the polls. Well, for more on this, we can cross now to Warsaw to speak with our correspondent there, Gulliver Cragg. Gulliver, just how close is this race?
It's really hard to exaggerate how close it is. We've had one day Duda leading, one day Rafal Trzaskowski leading in the opinion polls, but always within the margin of error. The two men really are fighting for every vote. It seems that between the two rounds, Rafal Trzaskowski has done pretty well in courting the voters who backed the other candidates, third, fourth, fifth and sixth place candidates in the first round. Most of them are going to vote for him, including around a third of the voters of the far-right candidate, Krzysztof Bosak, who got a bit less than 7%, and who you might have thought would rather plump for Duda because they're both nationalists, broadly speaking. But no, some of the voters of the far-right prefer Rafal Trzaskowski because of his more liberal economic programmes. So Trzaskowski has done very well on that front, but the gap between him and Mr. Duda, if you remember, in the first round was more than 13 points. He needed all of those votes, and Andrej Duda is hoping to get a different reserve of voters, people who didn't vote in the first round, particularly older people who were a bit afraid to vote in the first round because of the coronavirus, but now that the stakes are so high, might be persuaded to do so in the second round. That's certainly what Jarosław Kaczyński, the leader of the ruling PiS party, who is, as it were, Andrej Duda's unofficial boss, was clearly trying to do yesterday evening when he gave a very long interview to the ultra-Catholic TV channel TV Traum. He said that senior citizens should not be afraid to go to vote, that it's less dangerous than just going down to the shops, while the danger posed by Rafał Trzaskowski, as Mr. Kaczyński put it, to traditional values in Poland is much more important.
Now, this is an important election, not just for Poland, but also for Europe.
Yes, also in that interview that Jarosław Kaczyński, who's the unofficial leader of Poland, really you can see what kind of an attitude he has towards the European Union, particularly towards Germany. He accused the opposition in Poland of wanting to make Poland some kind of an annex to Germany. He also had very harsh words about private media in Poland, many of whom are owned by Ringe Axel Springer, which is a company with German capital. He was saying the Germans want to choose our leader and we must do something about foreign capital in private media in Poland. That really sends a shiver down the spine of both journalists in Poland and also, I think, officials in Brussels who are quite worried that Jarosław Kaczyński might want to try to go down the same route that Viktor Orban in Hungary has gone down, having taken control of the state media and basically turned them into propaganda mouthpieces for the government. He may now want to try to bring private media under control. That's one of the authoritarian tendencies that have got European officials worried. Poland and Hungary are both subject to Article 7 proceedings from the European Union for lack of respect for democratic principles, but the European Union has so far had very little success really in trying to bring them back into line. And the worry is that if Jarosław Kaczyński still has basically full power in Poland, with Andrej Duda continuing on as president, that he'll go further in that direction. Whereas Rafał Trzaskowski, as you said, is very much about trying to repair ties with the European Union, appealing to the pro-European sentiment of Polish people. And he has promised to block any reforms proposed by the Law and Justice government that would not be in line with the European Union's democratic principles.
Gulliver Cragg, following events very closely in Poland for us. Thank you very much.